for the superficial front line, covering the entire front body in one myofascial sheet, we're going to be focusing on 3 movements. Let's get started. I always start with mobility enhancing movement, just to get the body loose before we add the component of strength. Take your shoulders, hands, a little further than outer shoulder width apart. I have currently 5 loops. I go in with my wrist. Sit low on a strap. Make sure you're nice and compact in your lower core. And then inhale, take your arms up. Now keep your body from hyperextension. Really integrate everything above and below the shoulders, head above the core of the pelvis. On the exhale, cactus arm. And you want to really work with the resistance, okay? So inhale, breath. When we lose the resistance, often that's what gets us into hyperextension, okay? Maintain the resistance on the way down. That's the exhale. You're going to go for 5. Exhale, 3. And number 4, inhale, breath. Even here, maintain the resistance. And last one. And this one we're going to hold, okay? So you come in strong, maintain that strength, and then expand the chest without shifting your thorax forward, okay? Expand the chest and start extending the arms. Yeah. Lift the heart, puff up the chest. Head stays back and take 5 cycles of breath here. Expanding fully into the chest. Oh, yes. And then come back. Awesome. Let's move on. We're going to go into position 2. So again, strap behind, go in from the top, last loop. We're going to come on all 4. There we go. Okay, inhale, breath. Lengthen your spine. Don't hyperextend it, just get into your maximum length. Then press the tops of your feet down, bring your knees together, and start indicating the movement from pressing the tops of the feet, flexing the spine, and then lifting up. Really curl in by looking into the belly button, engaging that front line, and then slowly come back down. Inhale, breath. Take your spine to neutral. Think inner body lift. Yeah. Tall standing. And exhale, start pressing the tops of your feet. Curl in. This is number 5. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, start the resistance. Resist. So right now it's really the floor. That's our resistance force. And a little bit more here in the upper body through the strap. And I believe we have 2 more to go. Exhale. Curl in, even tuck the tail under. I want you to really shorten that front body, bring it back to neutral. And then last one. Shorten. Curl, engage. I really feel my lower abdominals contracting here. And then back down. Wonderful. 3rd movement. We're going to go into a lunge. Right leg forward. Take your arms into side push position. And first find, the hip extension without the lumbar extension. Good. Inhale, breath, and then exhale. Just maintain that as you broaden the arms. Okay. It's really small pulsating motion. Mostly I'm keeping my pelvis neutral as I extend my hip. Getting a nice stretch through the hip flexor, but expanding out through the arms. Give a little bounce here. Swing for 5 cycles. Place your front hand, last 2 cycles. Take a side stretch. Tiny, tendentially C curve if you tend to hyperextend. Stretching into the side and front body. Big breath in and come back. Wonderful, hands together. Balance through your hips as you switch sides. Okay, find your neutral here. Good. So you want to activate your lower abdomen, your transverse abdominis, a little bit of glute action too, antagonist of psoas, and then go into the hip stretch. Tuck or untuck back foot. And then let's keep that as you expand. Really keeping that steady tension as you do really small side push. That's just a reminder to keep flowing with the breath. Keep pulsating with contract and relax. And then side stretch. Oh, this is so good for the front body. Make sure the front body gets as long as it possibly can. Adding a side stretch, big breath here into the diaphragm. And then come back. Awesome. So much for the front.